Good evening and welcome to our live coverage from Trent Bridge. You join us for this T20 match between the Kings and the Spartans. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the irrepressible David Gower.
Well, thanks, Athers, for such a glowing introduction. I've just been taking a look at conditions down in the middle. And looking at the pitch, it's been set up well for these players to show their skills. Personally, it might just favour having a bowl first, though. Something that shouldn't cause any problems is the weather. Absolutely stunning out there. Perfect for cricket, not a cloud in the sky, and no threat of rain anytime soon.
Great work, David. Let's now head down to the middle to join the captains for the toss. The umpire six. Signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Bolan, I don't think... Yep, perfect technique and placement.
That little bit of room, and you see how quickly the ball races away to the boundary. Really good boundary, square of the wicket.
Ooh, wow, that's missed the lot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
It. Now then, was there a feint edge? And out, straightforward catch by the wicket-keeper.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
End of the over, 10 off it. The Kings are 10 for 1. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end.
A few moves made in the field.
Going with pace now.
The new bowler into the attack for the Spartans.
Yeah. Straight to the fielder.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Yeah. Yes, keeper.
Good return there, back from the deep. I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
And they're away, and nicely off the mark. Some adjustments to the field.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes. Times it nicely.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Edwards from the university end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yes. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Some width on offer, but didn't throw the bat at it and just made sure of the cut shot.
Good bit of timing there.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Well bowled.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Nicked it. Loud appeal. And a brilliant take by the keeper.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Willans will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Yep. Edge. Amazing delivery.
They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Yep. Massive edge. And gone. Brilliant catch.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you just accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions are.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Nice one.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yes.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given... the full treatment. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Great one.
Whiteley shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Well bowled.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Right, takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yep.
Edge. What a ball. Yes, well taken in the slips.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
The cock won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper.
There'll be one run here for them.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
The cock ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Lovely shot. Good seam position, but overpitched and got what it deserved.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Catch
Yes.
it!
Super catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yep. Keeper's in.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Kings are 43 for 7.
Yeah.
Good return back from the deep. That was good, patient batting. Just waited for it and guided it easily down to third.
Great one.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Yes.
Stoinis gets off the mark.
Nice, boy.
Sterling shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Yes.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
They've made it home, but there should never have been the chance of the run out in the first place.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Bolan has really kept the pressure. On in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
No, no.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Ooh, nice one. Yep.
Middle that one. Great timing.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Nice bowling.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Great one. Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. End of the over. 6 off it. The Kings are 52 for 7. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack. From the press box end. Misses everything.
Oh.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Super piece of timing.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Nice bowling.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yes. No.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
That's the over. The Kings are 59 for 7.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Yep.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yep.
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Well bowled.
Sterling shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Edge, unplayable. Out. Good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Batsman at number 10. Please give them a warm welcome.
Drives and misses everything.
Into the
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
5 runs added in the over. The Kings are 64 for 8.
Yes.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Great one. Well bowled.
Oh, yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Yep, yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yes.
Nice solid defensive shot. Beaten on the drive.
One.
Philip with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Wokes from the university end.
Well bowled. Yes.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Nice one.
Threw the hands at it, somehow missed everything.
That was just a coat of paint away from hitting the wickets. Great bowling, deserved better. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Straight to the fielder. Big shout. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Solid defence, very compact.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
Got right in behind it.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Nice bowling.
Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads.
Yes.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over.
Nice one.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Nicked it. Loud appeal. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Well bowled.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Yep.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
End of the over, 7 off it. The Kings are 85 for 8. Boland, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Great one.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Well bowled.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Super shot that.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Yes.
Stoinis shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Wait.
Great work.
Yeah.
Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. The right armour is coming into the attack from the university end. That's just outrageous. On this pitch and in these conditions, it's going to take something really special from the bowlers to win this. Really needed more runs on the board. Pressure will be right on the bowlers if they don't find early wickets. The openers will be keen to knock off these runs quickly. Not a huge total to chase down. The bowlers will need to make early inroads if they're to make it interesting.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
They'll get at least one.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
The Spartans get started with one. I'm extremely excited to see how this match progresses. Two sides that are really aggressive.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Great shot. At
Yes,
least one on
keeper.
offer.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yeah, yep.
There'll be runs here.
Yes, keeper.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single. 4 runs added there. The Spartans are 4 for none. Prestwidge coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Wait.
Caught, gone.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep. No.
Edged. What a ball. Bowler is confident on this one. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yes.
Brock gets off the mark.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep, yep.
Edged. There's a chance if this hits. Huge appeal. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Waiting.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Prestwidge getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the university end.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Cook has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yeah.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yes.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
A few moves made in the field.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yeah.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be 2 there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Yes.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive. The captain going with an aggressive field.
Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Negated the spin well there. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Yes.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yes, nice bowling.
Just threw the shot too early. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide. That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
End of the over, 3 off it. The Spartans are 20 for 1. Stoinis from the university end. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the university end.
Wait.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Yep.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky. Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Fantastic catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Solid defence, very compact.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Content just to knock it around that over. 2 added to the total. The Spartans are 22 for 3.
They managed to counter the spin well. Nice delivery, played away safely. Wasim is keeping things tight.
Yes.
Big shout. Got right in behind it.
That shot sees them getting their innings started. Just slowing things down. Nothing to risk on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Padding up to that. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Could well have been missing the stumps. Certainly wouldn't be the worst review.
Oh, this could spell trouble. Looking good so far, no issue with the bounce. Nothing wrong with the impact. Has it hit the wickets, though? That's going on to hit the wickets. That review is not the greatest.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Well, the end of a productive innings. Didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Allen, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in.
Oh, yes, nice bowling.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Allen takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yeah.
Pick that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Sterling shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again. Nice solid defensive shot.
Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really.
Great shot, great timing.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it.
Oh, yes, nice bowling.
Could be close. Loud appeal. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
Yep. No.
Big edge. Oh, that is a great catch.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the fifth wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Taylor is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Taylor shakes their head. Was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Over. The Spartans are 48 for 5.
Yes.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd carried on.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing. A couple on offer here.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Wide called? No. Umpire decided to let them off this time.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder. Chance!
Ah, mix up there. They've been going so well out in the middle. The first sign of miscommunication. Right on top of the spin. Keeps it out well.
Good bit of timing there.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run out.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
The Cock, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yes, nice bowling. Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Spartans are 66 for 5. Right, the pace bowler coming into the attack.
Yeah.
Really good shot there.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yes.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yes.
Well placed, should get a single.
Go!
11 runs added there. The Spartans are 77 for 5. Sterling back on now. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Yeah.
Huge edge. Finds the fielder with that shot. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they had continued on.
Yes.
Taken! A really good one too.
A good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going and will head back disappointed.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait though to face their first ball.
Oh, well bowled.
Smothered the spin, played it well.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
End of the over, 3 runs coming from it. The Spartans are 80 for 6. Going with spin now.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Nice bowling.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Great shot.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. The Spartans are 87 for 6. Ingram, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Bowler is confident on this one.
Yep, yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
These two have been very successful chase. The Spartans have given three. Thank you very much for joining us. Responsible your way.
A brilliant batting effort gets them home easily in the end. A fabulous all-round performance in what has been a dominant display.
There was only one team in this one, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. See you again soon.